All right, all right. LDMMAC, this is your boy Coach Shelton Harrison. You're live on the Coach Shelton Harrison Combat Sports Show Live. Okay, guys, so just looked at a tweet from Megan Anderson's Twitter. And shout out to my boy, for sending this to me. And, where do I start? Well, first of all, I'm going to tell all of you, I told you so. I tried to tell y'all that this was the end result of the tough tournament. Nope, I had people arguing with me, coming on here and, Coach, man, you're too biased and blah, blah, blah. I told y'all that this is why Chris Cyborg got the hell out of Dodge. You see, now everything that I've been telling y'all is starting to come to fruition. First of all, Chris Cyborg, okay, she went, to give her support to the featherweights, so she thought that these were featherweights. Chris Cyborg gave her support. She took these ladies out to dinner. They had a meet and greet with Cyborg. Hey, everything seemed great. And you know what? When Chris Cyborg peeped it, she started figuring out that, the legit featherweights were not getting a chance to show their skills. When the Pam Bam Sorensens didn't get a chance. When the Zerofin dos Santos didn't get a chance. They got Cindy Dandois up out of there. They got Zolia Frosto up out of there. They got Liz Phillips up out of there. See, when Chris Cyborg saw all the featherweights, the legit ones, getting the hell out of there, or the UFC getting them out of there, Cyborg said, dang, you know what? I got to go too. Cyborg fed them girls, gave them girls some dinner, and Cyborg got the hell out of Dodge, okay? Well, now we see why. And this is what I was telling y'all. This is what the coach was trying to explain to y'all. And I was telling y'all that Chris got out of Dodge for a reason. Chris ain't even mentioned a tough show. She ain't put the stuff on her social media. She's done none of that. You know why? Because Chris Cyborg knew what was going down. They knew that Dana White was not serious about making this tough. He wasn't serious, okay? There was nothing that could give you an indication that Dana White and these guys would even try to make this tough show a success. They didn't do it, okay? And they started off by not signing the correct featherweights. Okay, Pam Bam Sorensen, Cindy Dandois, they all picked up on this. They knew what was going down. When all your legit featherweights are not getting signed, there's a problem. There's a problem, okay? There is a problem when all these people are not getting picked to be on the show or even to try out. Like people like Josette, people like Pam Bam, people like Zerofin dos Santos, Zolia Frosto, they didn't even get a chance to try out. They got sent home immediately. I mean, what was Cyborg supposed to do? Now Megan Anderson, she's C, okay? And boy, the pressure's on Megan Anderson now. It sucks to be Megan Anderson. I'm going to tell you why. Because the future of the featherweight division, the future, not now, is resting on Megan Anderson's shoulders. Yep, y'all got it right. Y'all heard me right. This division, literally, I'm talking about the people under Cyborg is basically literally resting on Megan Anderson's shoulder. If Megan Anderson go in here and get her ass whooped by Cat Zingano, you can pretty much say that the future of the featherweight division is out. Okay, Chris Cyborg probably going to be out anyway. She done soon. Okay, Chris don't need to come back to the UFC unless Zuffa re-sign Chris. But they're not going to get her no legit featherweights. They're just going to make bantamweights come up and fight her. That's what they're going to do. They're not going to even sign any featherweights. They ain't going to do it. They ain't going to try to do it. They're going to just put them girls, they're going to make them girls move up to the featherweight division. And Chris will have to be content just fighting bantamweights. That's what's going to happen. But I told y'all this. Okay? Megan Anderson didn't help at all because there were some storylines that could have been had. You know what I would have did if I was Megan Anderson? As soon as I figured out that Macy Chiasson won, that tough term, tell you what I would have did? I would have called out. I would have said, now, you beating up on tough girls. Why don't you try beating up on me? Okay, I'm a real one. See, there was a storyline there waiting for Megan Anderson to just jump on it. There was a storyline. It was right there, y'all. I kid y'all not. The storyline was there for Megan Anderson to go ahead and take advantage of this thing. But the thing of it is, man, Megan was so obsessed with thinking that people was trying to get a come up on her name. You know what I mean? She was so obsessed with thinking that everybody trying to get a come up on her name. Everybody trying to use her to catapult themselves. But that's what she did when she won the Invicta title from Charmaine Tweet. She won that and she told Jermaine and Holly, keep my belt warm, I'm coming for you. Okay? I mean, that's what she did. I mean, she called them out. So, I mean, it's like, man, The Felicia Spencer storyline was there. I guarantee you, if Megan even would have said, yeah, I'll fight you. Hey, Sean Shelby, Nick Maynard, y'all sign her, like put that out on Twitter. Call her out. See, make some storylines happen. I'm sure if enough fans would want to see that fight between her and Spencer, guess what? A deal could have been done. It could have been done. But it's a little bit of reluctance on Megan's part. It's not Megan's job to get people in the UFC. It's not her job. But when you got legit featherweights that they calling you out, you got to address that. You got to handle that. You got to address it. And I mean, Megan should have came out. See, if I'd have been like, Megan, you need to tell Felicia Spencer, look here, okay? You tell Felicia Spencer, all them kicks and high kicks, that stuff don't work with me. I'm going to come in there and I'm going to knock your ass out. See, that's what I would have instructed Megan to say to Felicia. Or I would have told Megan to say to Macy, hey, you know what? You beat up on them tough girls. Them tough girls ain't Megan Anderson. I'll come over there and I'll slap the yellow off your teeth. See, that's what I would have had Megan Anderson doing. But, man, Megan just kind of sat back. I don't know, man. Strange behavior. I mean, if she don't want to fight Cyborg, I mean, call them peons out. Get them in a beat up on them. If I was Megan Anderson, Leah Lesson. Leah Lesson, what's up, Leah Lesson? What's up? I mean, you've been running your mouth on Twitter, Leah Lesson. How about this? How about if I slap a titty on the side of your head? You see what I'm saying? That right there would have drummed up just, people wanting to see the fights. But Megan just like, no, I'm not going to do that. No, there's no sense. So, guess what? Fights don't happen. It is what it is. Fights don't happen, do they? So, I mean, she can't complain. The 145-pound winner is booked to fight at 135 pounds. Well, you can't complain. I mean, Megan, you had opportunities. You had opportunities to really call these people out. But, she didn't lift the finger to do it. They were calling her out, man, and she had this attitude like, well, you're not going to use my name to clout chase. You're not going to use, I mean, what the hell? Who the hell? What the hell? No, you're not a star. And, Megan can't make 135 pounds. She's not going to be able to make that weight. So, the 145-pound division, unfortunately, guys, man, the future of it may rest on Megan's shoulder. Because if she go in here and she get her ass whooped by Cat Zingano, guys, I'm finna tell y'all, the 145-pound division is finna be a thing of past. It's finna be a thing of the past. Chris Cyborg gonna move on to boxing or should go to some other organization. The One Championship, they love taking UFC fighters, okay? I'm sure they'll give Chris the bag that she want. They'll find Chris some opponents. Or you got PFL, because, they still, hyping up Hype Job Harrison. They got Hype Job Harrison over there, It's a couple of organizations that would take Chris Cyborg. Then you got Bellator. Bellator would be a better choice because Bellator actually got legit flyweights. And, Chris could go for that Bellator title and beating up on Julia Budd. So Bellator will probably be her best option, okay? If it is what it is. And also, they got kickboxing in Bellator. I'm sure they'll make some boxing for it, man. Bellator right now seems to be very lucrative, and it seems to be something that's wide open for these women. Bellator seem to really care about the women, The UFC, they just done a horrible job, man, with the women. The UFC, they suck when it comes to the women. They just do, man. They do. We've gotten some good matchups, man. But the way that they treat the women, man, I don't know. I just shake my head, man. Like, damn, why does Scott Coker care about the women more than... I don't know. I don't know, man. It is what it is. But Megan Anderson got some work to do, man. She got some work. Megan, you know what? And I hate to say it. I hate to say this. But if Megan Anderson beats Cat Zingano, if you are a fan of the 145-pound division, and if you are one of those people that want to see that division move on and thrive, you might want to go for Megan Anderson. And that's just the way that is. This is your boy, Coach Sheldon Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube.